Hello to all you Aquarians. This is the Mercury Retrograde video for you in particular, in general the Aquarians. What does it mean? This Mercury Retrograde that is going on in Cancer at 14 degrees. If you're saying, hey, I want a bit of this short little video, I don't like it, I want more the overview of what other things are happening, then you can watch my monthly horoscopes of June, and I already made the ones for July as well. But so, as I said, this is particularly the Mercury retrograde. I think it's going to be a very important one because it's going backwards and forwards on the fixed star at 14 degrees of Cancer of Sirius. And this is a very ambitious star. This is a star of leadership. This is a star of pride. This is a star of ambition to become better and to improve your life, basically. Now for you Aquarians, what does it mean? This Mercury going retrograde in your 6th house of your day-to-day work and of your health as well. So these two things are key here. So there's a backwards and a forwards. Mercury is the mind. So what's going to be on your mind? Those two things. Work. If you don't work, it could be your health, or if you don't work and your health is fine and there's nothing wrong with it, it can have to deal with your day-to-day routines that you are taking. So that will be on your mind. And it's in Cancer, so emotional triggering. When Mercury is in Cancer, it's not good or bad, a Mercury in Cancer, but it means that the thinking is, the mind is influenced by the emotions for sure. So it could be a bit more triggering here because this Mercury retrograde is not only in a very ambitious position there, but it also squares up to Mars and Chiron. So there are going to be some discussions for sure. So this happens around and about the 18th, 19th of June, that it goes backwards, and then it goes forwards again on the 13th of July. So that's the pocket of time that I'm talking about here. Of course, the eclipses are happening there as well. So it will be quite a lively time for you with this Mercury going backwards and forwards in a lively house, because the 6th house is the house of solving problems. It's your day-to-day routines, your work and whatnot. Now, having this Mercury there shows that, let's start with work first of all. It could mean that you want to make changes there. This is a good energy. You want to have such thing like that. Why? Because it gives you this ability to think about it, to rethink it, to reassess it, to change it. And of course, it's best not to sign contracts related to work between that pocket of time. It's better to sign after the 13th to 14th of July, or even the end, when it's out of its shadow, which will be around the end of July. But there is an opportunity for you that and especially when you don't feel emotionally stable at work, to improve that. Because that's the Cancer, you know, you have to put all these little pieces together. So it's like are you emotionally content at the work that you're doing? If not, there's an ability to improve it. But it will first, probably, there will be some things that trigger, especially in the beginning. I'm recording this on the 15th of June, you will already feel this. Because it's at the beginning that you see those triggers as well. So definitely when you want to change jobs, when you want to change the way that you work or the way that your routines are done, it's possible. But it will take some time. So be patient with yourself and with others, especially on a communicative level with others. There could be some, Mars is in your 3rd house of communication. So with the people in your environment, there could be some clashes there. The most important thing is that you have to consider your own emotions. Don't bottle them up, because otherwise it will be firework with Mars there in a square. But try to say your truth. Maybe write it down or on an email. It's sometimes better than in the face. And then listen to their truth as well. But you can only make sure that you show your integrity. I mean, you're not responsible for the integrity or other people not having their integrity there. You can't change that. You have to deal with that. And that's not easy. That's not easy. So watch your communications very well, dear Aquarians. Normally Aquarians are very good communicators. They're very tolerant people. you know, whether it is your sun in Aquarius or your moon sign or your rising sign. So use that side of yours to speak your truth, you know, when you have bottled up your emotions. On a physical level, it could mean that because of a certain trigger, that you review your body, so to speak, and your health, that you review it, and you've got time to think about what it is that you're gonna do. You're gonna be mostly successful if you implement it after the 13th, 14th of July. So if you're thinking about a new, I don't know, a workout system or whatnot, or the way that you eat, of course, it's in Cancer. So you could shift some things there as well. The best timing will be after the 13th, 14th of July. So in other words, you can still eat and then drink and whatever you want up until that date. No, that's bad sense of humor, right? But anyways, of course you can start earlier on, but it will have most success around that timing. So all in all, it's not going to change the world for you, this Mercury retrograde, but I think you can improve a couple of things there that might improve your daily happiness, so to speak. So thank you so much for watching, dear Aquarians. Have a very good Mercury retrograde and see you next time. Bye bye.